My name's Tom McLaren and I'm speaking out about antisocial behaviour in South Woodford. Over the last year or so we've spoken to thousands, literally, of residents in South Woodford area. One of the main concerns they have is antisocial behaviour and crime, and that's understandable because crime levels in South Woodford compared to neighbouring areas are significantly higher. If we look at Roding, for example, crime is 17% lower, Monkham's 24% lower and Bridgeward 31% lower. Crime and antisocial behaviour is a serious problem that's affecting many residents' lives. Antisocial behaviour might be something small like a party that's going on too late or a car alarm that goes off at 3 o'clock in the morning. But in reality there are much bigger issues and a lot of residents aren't even aware of them. One of the main issues is the Queen Mary Gate estate in South Woodford. In 2010 there were some high profile issues that were addressed quite successfully by the police working together with the council and the local housing association. It looked like these issues had been solved, but the foot has been taken off the gas in the area and the problems have returned. When we went in to talk to residents, we noticed the state of the buildings was significantly deteriorated. There were holes in the walls, there were parts of the stairs missing, some of the doors were broken, the lifts weren't working. We called a meeting together with the local MP Ian Duncan-Smith and the Housing Association to try and address some of what we thought were basic maintenance issues. Digging deeper, we found that there were significant antisocial behaviour issues that had returned. We've been working together with the Housing Association to address the residents' needs. We've been looking at the maintenance issues and trying to put in place measures to address these, but that's not everything that needs to be done there. There are significant antisocial behaviour and crime issues that need to be addressed. The police need to address the behaviour of certain individuals in the blocks. They need to be more visible on the estate and really get out there and show them that they can't behave in this manner. It's unacceptable. On top of that, the Housing Association needs to put in place measures in consultation with the police to make sure that all of the areas are secure. We're talking about the car parks. They need to be properly secured. We need some form of security system, possibly CCTV, whatever the police thinks is most appropriate. We also need the antisocial behaviour team from the local council to look at this and to take whatever actions need to be used to address it. Now that might mean something like evicting tenants, but if that's what it takes to deal with the problem and to make the area safer for all residents, then that's something that needs to be done. We also need something for the kids to do. At the moment they're hanging around outside there because there's nowhere else for them to go. The centre of South Woodford really doesn't have any facilities for young adults, and we need something, maybe a ball court, maybe some kind of youth centre. All of this needs to be coordinated. We need some form of task force that addresses this issue. Residents shouldn't have to put up with intimidation, with drug dealing, with loud music, with the kind of conditions that they're having to suffer from these days. This needs to have action taken on it. It needs to be addressed in a coordinated manner, and it needs to be done as soon as possible before these issues get any worse. Emma Best has already spoken out about the problem drinking in South Woodford, and our calls for a CDZ, a controlled drinking zone, haven't changed. But we need to realise that antisocial behaviour has many forms. It's not just about problem drinking. It covers a wide range of basically low-level crime that makes life in South Woodford, for a number of residents, not everybody, but for a number of residents, significantly worse. If you live in a nice house in a nice street with nice neighbours, you probably don't even recognise the issues that I'm talking about. But if you live in one of the areas where this is an issue, then you'll realise that this is something that needs to be addressed, something that we need to take action on, and something that as a community we need to stand up against.